My man.
What up, Corey? Damn, another show already.
I know.
Like you put it up. Okay, well, just let everybody know. I guess you put up one this weekend, right? Which I think some people were asking me, hey, where's the Let's Do This?
Everybody kept asking me too.
Yeah.
They were getting mad. They were like, where's Let's Do This?
Yeah.
I want this.
Those
That's
people
cool.
go crazy for it. I know, hey, lets me know we're doing something right.
It's
for
nice
once.
to be in demand.
Yes.
My man. I
In
mean, 'cause we
demand.
ain't doing nothing but talking shit.
In command and in demand. Yes,
Like,
that's right.
People, this is Let's Do This. I mean,
Right.
what we do on this show, as we explain every week, co-host and I.
Yeah,
we
just
get
hanging
together.
out. Yeah.
We just hanging out.
Shooting the shit.
We say we're hanging out. The show's kind of about you and about us.
Yep.
This is about what co-host and I want to do.
Yep.
And then we talk about you guys a lot, and then we read your emails.
Yes, that's what we do. It's
So
all
the-
about us
yeah.
and you and us together. And what we do in
You and
between,
me?
that'll be between us.
Us versus them.
Us versus them.
Us
Yeah.
against the world.
Oh, we also solve world problems, politics.
Oh,
We get
every week.
Yes.
Every week. You want to know why
yeah.
World War III hasn't happened yet? Because we have prevented it.
We have many debates and discussions and arguments and yeah, you name it. We do it here.
Yeah.
All in one show.
Yeah. Damn, but you don't know what power there is in this room when
Yes.
we get together and do this.
Yes, two
Yeah, I
Two
mean,
geniuses.
So the first
a black guy and a robot. Can you believe that?
You know, that's a dangerous combination, boy. You know, in the South, somebody's getting their guns ready.
Oh boy,
I don't like black people in the robot kind.
They're loading up that that truck and getting that flag ready. That Confederate flag flying high.
So the first half of the show is going to be us, as co-host said, bullshit and solving the world's problems.
Yes.
And the second half is going to be reading your emails. Mm-hmm. So now that we got that covered, because we got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yes,
a lot
we do.
of stuff.
We have too much stuff.
It's going to be one of those shows, man. One of those. So, damn, man, I'm already kind of zipping on my thing. I'm ready.
You doing that? Okay. Yeah. All right, I'm ready too, brother. Are you
was-
ready?
Man, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right, well, you ready? I'm ready.
You think the people out there are ready?
Are y'all ready? Hold on, we'll ask them. Are you ready? Are y'all ready?
No.
Oh, well, get ready
Get
then. Come
your ass
on.
ready. Put your pants on.
Okay,
Come on.
ask them again. Are they ready?
Are you ready? Sure.
Okay, that's good
Yeah.
enough for me. They're ready. I'm ready.
Let's do this! Woo! Get to the chopper!
Somebody said you guys
I
do
know,
that all the
I know.
time.
I always have to keep that in mind. Sometimes I forget.
yeah.
Sometimes I forget.
Are the alternative name to this show? I've already decided the
alternative
name to this show is I'm a goat and I eat my own milk.
Oh, there you go.
Not drink my own milk, but I eat my own milk. A lot of curds in there.
There you go.
Like curds and whey.
Wow, that always disgusts me, but I love it.
So what I brought in here and what I'm having, if you look, I'm drinking the Dixie Black and Voodoo Lager.
Voodoo that you do.
The voodoo that you do, Lager.
Yes, it's a lager.
Lager. Look at the Lager.
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 Is that what you said?
I said Lager, yeah.
Oh no, it
already had
is in
something.
cursive. Corey has
You
problems
know,
with cursive
too
handwriting.
too many
sometimes.
curves and loops in there.
Kind of crazy. What is this, Arabic?
the Los Angeles Lakers. But so I was told that now the TABC wouldn't buy this from Louisiana
Oh, really?
because Louisiana didn't want to sell it to us because the TABC thought that this Dixie Bluto, damn, I cannot talk.
Dixie
Bluto.
Bluto, all right.
Yes, Popeye, but
Yeah.
make you want to beat up Popeye if you drink this. No, this Dixie Black and Voodoo Lager, it's they didn't want to sell it to Texas because the TABC thought that this beer contained satanic messages.
What?
I'm not lying about that.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not lying.
Why? What? Because of the
Because-
image of a swamp?
Well, I guess the word voodoo would have something to do with that too.
What?
They thought that they were selling some swamp water voodoo to Texas,
I
man.
thought there was like some subliminal messages in this design here or something. I'm like, I'm looking in the deep swamp here for any kind of
Well, see, there it is.
devils or demons.
Now, do you see? They got those evil eyes
Here,
all
let me
over the
see.
label. You
Let me
see that?
Oh, I thought that was a frog.
No.
All right, I'm sorry.
That's an evil frog. If you make, hey, in fact, if you go like and play it backwards, there's a satanic message in there.
Satan.
Yeah, he's like, kill your mother.
Kill your cats. Rape your chickens.
Yeah, I'm looking for
Mr. Crowley.
I'm looking, Mr. Crowley.
Hey, look, there's Anton LaVey hanging out fishing back there.
He got a little straw hat on.
Yeah.
He's hanging out with a black man back there.
It looks kind of unusual with that goatee he has.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the image of like ghost children on the label or something. It's not there. No, it's apparently I think because of the word voodoo, they I don't know. You know, Texas,
they're stupid
most,
and they're ridiculous.
Exactly.
Yeah, they don't think.
Stupid ass. We live in Texas, people, but the rest of Texas is apparently very superstitious and stupid. So
they have a lot of catching up to do. So thank God we're in Austin.
So now if we start talking backwards, people feel free to play the podcast backwards.
Day the Earth Stood Still was the greatest movie of all time.
All of a sudden, you turn the call out.
I had dinner with the director. Lion King is propaganda for communism. I spooned with the director. He whispered in my ear how good the day the Earth stood still is. He is one of us. One of us. He's a nerd like us.
All right, I'm scared myself.
I know.
Let's stop this.
You know, Carlisle does have that goatee, that satanic goatee.
Yeah, he does. Oh, shit. Put two and two together?
Boy, you
Devil worshiper.
You too, boy.
Woo!
All right. So you were telling me a story.
Right. The story where Leon had told the story on this week's Leog.
Yeah. And Leog is the show that Cyrus and Leon do.
The League of Extraordinary...
extremely weird guys or
yeah,
something. Yeah.
League of Dorks or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, guys. No,
the nerd show.
He was the nerd show. He was going off about a story where apparently you invited him to a comedy club.
Yeah.
And he apparently heckled one of the comedians, and apparently the World War III broke out in the community world, all going against Leon and making terrible threats towards him, and especially by a celebrity,
Doug Stanhope.
Doug Stanhope, the guy who goes and sells Girls
Gone
Wild shit. Yeah. Apparently they were all writing him, telling him that he's an ass, and that, you know, if he ever pulled that shit in their club, that he would get a severe ass whipping.
First of all,
which at first, let me make, when I heard that story, it actually pissed me off, because it sounded like obviously you guys were in a club with a bunch of shitty comedians, and somebody finally just said, "Hey, tell some jokes." And apparently that person got super sensitive. The whole club.
And Leon was the one that yelled.
And Leon was the one who yelled it. But he was apparently the whole club was in an uproar, and said, you know, get the fuck out of here. And he said, fine, yeah. I mean, hey, you're doing me a favor. But apparently word got around, and he apparently was getting threats by other comedians. And I just didn't get that, because I'm like, I mean, shouldn't you be prepared for that if you're a comedian? It just didn't make any sense to me.
That's my logic behind it.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're a comedian, you are always on guard for somebody to heckle you, and if you can fight it back, that's great.
Oh, yeah.
However,
okay. Now here comes your side of the story where
I think Leon already kind of, I don't think he's hiding anything.
No. He said okay. He did say that. Yeah, he knew he was absolutely wrong about it, and he apologized in more ways than one.
At the time, he felt very strongly that he was in the right about it.
Apparently so, but yeah, and I guess having a somewhat famous comedian say, "Hey, what the fuck is your problem?" You know, that changes your mind all of a sudden.
Well, look, you know, I'm gonna defend any of you guys if I think you're right. I'm not here to throw anybody under the bus and make anybody out to be bad.
Not.
No, I'm not. But I mean, I was there. Now let me tell you the whole story. I was in defensive driving.
Right.
And the instructor there, you know, at the end of defensive driving, and this guy was kind of cool at defensive driving. You usually go to defensive driving, comedy defensive driving. Mm-hmm. And every time I've gone to comedy defensive driving, I've only had two people that were actually funny. And you know why they were funny?
Why?
Because they didn't get up and tell jokes. They didn't practice their humor or their jokes or their material on
a bunch of people who don't want to be there to begin with.
Yeah, don't want to be there. We don't want to hear that shit. We're here to get our certificates and maybe get some pizza and get the fuck on out of there.
Get some food and get the hell out and serve your time and boom. Yeah.
Damn, I had some people stop it was painful, stop the middle of class, like just comedy, the bit that they had just stuck out. I mean, they didn't know how to segue that shit into
Right.
their course or anything.
Right. Comedy is not easy, people. It
No.
is not easy. It's the hardest thing in the world,
No.
if you ask me.
Now I had two people there, two instructors, because apparently I'm a shitty driver. I speed a lot and I get a lot of tickets, so I go to defensive
Obviously.
driving all the time.
Right.
Now, so I've had two instructors that were cool, and what they did was they just came in, they taught the class, they didn't tell jokes, but they were humorous. They sat back and they were just cool with people.
Yeah.
And this instructor was one of those guys. He didn't have any material. He just like, look, I know y'all want to get out of here. I'm here to make a little extra money. Promote the club.
Exactly.
And that's it.
He's being honest. And,
Yeah.
and sometimes that works. Yeah.
Exactly. He said, so we're going to get the hell on out of here.
Let's get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here. All right.
exactly.
You guys shut up. I'll shut the fuck up. We'll get through this. We'll look at the goddamn clocks. If somebody wants to take off their shirt, go for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Got some titties to show.
Yeah.
Press the class.
He's like, I'm going to tell you some stories or something. I'll
Something,
I'll
yes.
make you laugh. I ain't going to sit up here and like,
Yeah.
why did the chicken cross the road to say fuck you?
Fuck you. Yes. Great material, by the way. But yes. No.
Nothing like that.
Unfortunately, no. None of that.
So he gave everybody tickets, and I talked to him a little bit after class because I think he knew me or something.
Yeah.
So we were around that night. It was somebody's birthday, maybe it was Leon's, and we went. And so I said, hey, I got these tickets to the comedy club. Do you
Yeah.
want to go? And he's like, yeah, let's go. So we went there. Now, people, we're not saying that we're the funniest people in the world. We're not.
No.
We're not above that at all. I love comedy, but
Yes. I love comedy too.
I'm gonna tell you,
Yeah.
it takes a lot for stand up
It
for
does,
me
yes.
to laugh. That's just me.
I've seen people who tried it, who are obviously funny when you're funny when you're around your friends.
Yeah.
And you get up there, and that stage can either make you a star or just break down your
Destroy
will
your
and
ass.
destroy every ounce of confidence you ever had.
any humanity you had. I mean, you walk out of there looking like Gollum by the time it's over.
you better be awesome, or you are definitely going to get ass
Yeah.
raped up there, and it's gonna
yeah.
stick with you for the rest of your life.
I've seen some motherfuckers walk off stage looking like Gollum, turn to the audience like, so
Crying
they
on
ran
stage.
off. No, it hates us. It burns us. So these comedians, they weren't the best comedians in the world. There was one, but they were trying. And here's the deal. Now here's where the true story comes in. Okay. Yeah, these comedians might not have been the best comedians in the world, but they were local.
Right.
And nobody had any illusions about that. And they knew that we weren't listening to professionals.
Right.
And so we were kind of getting tired of it. And we're like, okay, well, let's go. And after a couple of drinks, now Leon is very vocal about his comedy.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah, he believes in comedians being pushed to the limit.
Right.
So he decides to yell out of the blue, and I did not see this coming. I saw him like getting frustrated. And he even
Are you
said,
sure? Are you sure you guys weren't like laughing at each other, like going, "Man, this motherfucker up here," to where it probably got to a point?
Well, that's
where
no. We were
it
at
was
the
like
table.
building up to where.
Oh no, at the
could
table.
happen.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. We were
Right.
being kind of snotty. I mean, to
Right.
ourselves, we're like, oh,
Right.
man, this
This
comedy right
motherfucker,
here.
yeah.
Look at this motherfucker walking
Yeah.
out here. This shit ain't
This
funny.
motherfucker ought to put his dick in his mouth. Then then he's
That'd
funny.
be funny. Yeah, if you can bend over and blow yourself, that's funny.
That's
Ladies and gentlemen.
That's humor.
Yeah, exactly. So that kind of thing. So we were at the table laughing, but
Right.
now here's where we draw the line here between me and Leon. I know I can gauge the atmosphere.
Yeah.
And everybody in that club, they were there having a good time. Now I'm not saying that they were going gangbusters for the comedians.
Right.
I'm not saying that they were actually maybe not thinking that the comedians weren't that good, but for whatever reason,
Right. They were having a good time.
they were laughing at this guy. So the guy that actually got heckled, he came out and people were chuckling and
Right.
and laughing and,
Yeah.
and it was a good atmosphere.
Right.
So Leon takes a sip of his drink, and then he looks up, and I knew something was going to happen because his eyes got big. He yells out, "Tell some jokes!" Now the place goes quiet, and everybody kind of looks at us, and you get that uncomfortable murmur across from like. Pretty much people say, "What the fuck was that?"
A lynching was about to take place.
That's what it felt like. Everybody was looking. Now I'm not lying. Everybody kind of stopped and looked. You might hear otherwise, but I'm telling you,
Right.
because when it first happened, everybody thought I was being sensitive. Because I even told him, I was like, I put my head down, like,
Yeah.
fuck. And the guy was like, "What'd you say? I'm a sleazebag?" And he says, "No, tell some jokes." And the guy